Everyone, welcome to Robot Night Live. Let's explore the robot house. Doorbell ring. There's someone at the door.
Let's go and see who it is. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Good.
Please
Thank you.
come in. Hi. So this is Mohammed, a friend of the Robot House, and these are our robots, Carabot and Fetch.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, Carabot.
He likes winking.
Hello and welcome to Robot House.
You. Huh? Nice shaking.
Yeah. He's a really polite
Yeah,
robot. Yeah. How are you doing? You okay?
I'm fine. Good.
Your day is going great?
Oh, so far so good.
Yeah. It's a bit warm. Is
Yeah,
it?
it is.
Would you like a cup of tea, coffee?
Coffee, please.
Coffee, okay. If you want to go and chill down a little
Sure,
bit, I'll ask.
Thank you.
Carabot, can you turn on the kettle for me, please?
All right, I have turned on the kettle for you.
Thank you. So here at the Robot House, we have all sorts of robots. One of the most important today is our Fetch, who is being a cameraman today. So he has a special job, more than usual. And you'll see all other robots around. Oh, Carabot is telling me that I left the fridge door open. Fetch, can you move a little bit, please? Thanks. You're welcome, Carabot. Actually, Fetch, can you bring this to Mohammed, please? Please? Oh, you're not in the mood today? Okay, I'll bring it later then. And then we can wait. Taking a bit long. Okay. Then it's not in the mood. I'll just go on my own. Here's the stuff. So here's your sugar and your spoon and your coffee.
Thank you.
Oh, now you move. Thank you, Fetch.
Nice house. Nice house.
Oh, thank
How
you.
many rooms are here?
Oh, there's quite a few actually. There's also an upstairs floor, but we can't really go there. Otherwise, our friends couldn't come, right?
Yeah.
What we can do is we have another robot. It's called Pepper, and he can show us the map.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Would you like that?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So this is Pepper. Hi, Pepper.
Hello.
He is a real fun robot, actually, and he can recognize people.
Oh, cool.
So recognize me. It doesn't work. You don't want to? Not today. Not
You
really
wanted to show
working.
me the map.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. I forgot to totally. Can you show us the map, please?
All right.
Yeah.
Here is the map.
Sorry. So this is the map of the house. We are here.
Yeah.
Earlier we were here.
There are different sensors here.
Yes. So the house is really technological.
Smart.
Yeah, it's a
Okay,
smart
cool.
house. And so the lights turn on and off, and you can check that there. Same with the doors; they have sensors. If you close them, or
Like a kettle one, yeah.
yeah. So the map will show you basically. Yeah. But one other thing that Pepper does is he can recognize people, as I was saying. And so recognize me.
I think you are Julia and the guest.
Yes, because he doesn't know, but we can make him know you. So
Cool.
if you say remember me. He will.
Remember me.
Okay, and now with your face registered, please tell me your name.
Mohammed,
Okay, and now if we stay here and say again, recognize me.
recognize me?
I think you are Julia and Mohammed.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Very good. Nice, Pepper. Another thing he does usually, but it depends on the mood. You know, it's robots. You never know. He can dance. So, would you like to
Of
dance?
course I can dance. Do you want me to dance now?
Pretty nice, actually. Would you like to dance? Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, let's dance. Let's dance. Or not? You're not in the mood today. You don't want to follow me. Let's dance.
Sure, I love dancing.
Here we go.
One of my favorite songs is Greased Lightning. Do you know it?
No.
It's a song from the movie Grease, released in 1978. The principal characters are Danny Zuko and Sandy Olsen, played by John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John. I'm sure you'll like it. Do you want to dance with me?
Yes.
Cool. Let's have fun.
It's going to be long, but it's fun.
Cool.
And he moves a lot, and he really likes to show his skills, right? Kids love watching him dancing all the time. Problem is that he likes it so much that will take forever to actually finish. You should dance too. You don't like to dance?
I don't know.
I told you, it will take forever. If you don't dance, it will be really boring.
Nice control.
Yep, he has guitar skill. We've never tried to give him one, but we could. Maybe he can do something. Don't you like to dance? Then he will stop abruptly because he's fed up with that. You should definitely try to give him a guitar. Thank you. Very nice. Nice, Pepper. Thank you so much. Bye, Pepper.
Goodbye, Julia and Mohammed.
Bye. So,
Nice.
yeah, showing you a bit of some robots we have around. Would you like to chill and sit down a little bit, then we can talk with the audience?
Thank you.
Thank you. So this was our little tour of the robot house. And you can now ask questions if you have any. This is Patrick, head of the robot house, Patrick Holthouse. And you can ask him any question and he will answer.
Yeah, just to tell you a little bit about what we do at Robot House. We do companion robot research, and assistive technology research. Test things here if they are ready for users to be accepted. And what we want to research is if users, when interacting with this kind of technology, like to have it, how this technology has to behave, and what kind of social components these technologies need to have. So,
If there are any questions?
no questions yet?
No questions yet. So,
okay. So just to reiterate, we have a fetch robot here, which is kind of a cute little robot that has one arm to pick up things in the house. So it can help, for example, older people to grab things from the floor, like a remote control when it's falls down, or pick up things from the shelves and give it to somebody. As the name says, it's very good at fetching things. Then we have a CareBot, which is a multi-purpose assistive robot that can then help people in all kinds of aspects. So it's very tall, so it can remind people to have a physical presence, so it can come to a person, help them with, also with picking up things, with manipulating things with two hands, which is a kind of a difference to fetch robot. And it has very many like expressive features. So, for example, it has many LEDs to signal availability or if something goes wrong. It has a screen, for example, to talk to other people, do a Skype call basically to somebody else. So it's also a multi-purpose robot. And Pepper is more like a humanoid robot. I mean, Julia likes it very much because it's very appealing, right? It's more of a non-physical kind of robot. It's more for interaction, researching things like trust in robotics and robots, social skills, like how eye gaze works, how other signals, body signals work, but not much about manipulation.
And he dances. So.
And he dances. It's very, very entertaining. Yeah.
So we have one question.
Oh, yeah?
Can you explain the robot view?
Okay, sure. So we have different perspectives today. We have the camera we are talking to now, which is Fetch's perspective. So we're looking through Fetch's eyes, basically. We have a camera two cameras in the living room that can capture the whole scene. So we can see an overview of the house from two different perspectives. And one camera in the kitchen. We can see Julia preparing things in the kitchen as well. In total, we have the living room area that is most often used for experiments alongside the kitchen. Then one other bedroom in the ground floor that we can also use for interactive experiments, and one control room where an experimenter can sit, observe the scene through these kinds of cameras. Additionally, we have omnidirectional ceiling cameras where we can observe the whole living room area and also the corridor area over there.
We have one more question, which is your team working with other universities on Robot House?
Oh yes, we have quite a good network. So for one, we are part of the UK RAS network, where we have many different friends and colleagues working together on problems. We have been successful in a few European projects like the Company project, which is a little bit older now, but many partners from the EU, like for example, Italy, Germany, Spain, Poland, France, they're all working together to research, and Netherlands, to research things like what kind of assistance is necessary in a house. I mean, if a robot would assist a person that is getting older. So imagine you're an older person trying to live independently for longer, then you want to find out what function a robot needs to fulfill in order to be useful for this person. So this is only doable within a large network, right? So you need to have experts that do robot manipulation, robot vision, care, people that know how to care for people, that actually get to know what the older person needs from a care perspective. And then obviously you also need older people that can tell you what they want from a practice system, right? And these kind of large projects, we had a few of them that require different partners, and so we're quite good in a quite good network here in the Robot House and in the UK.
Another question?
Okay.
No question? May I add that we're not only working with universities, but we also offer this space for other people to come in, for example, smaller businesses or even larger businesses, to test all the technology in here. You don't necessarily need to involve all the robots or any robot if you don't want to, but you can bring your technology here and we can provide you with expertise in how to carry out experiments, how to do user studies, how to connect that technology with our smart house system, and in general assist you with doing human technology interaction studies, which is, the Robot House has been designed for this kind of purpose because it's a fairly normal space that we have here. So the only thing that's very special in this house is the robots. All the other things are very typical for a British house. Like we have a normal living room, it's a bit wider, a bit more open, but apart from that, it's a very normal British house. And one thing is, it is not on campus, it's in a residential area. So people that come here are invited to feel at home in our studies, and they can relax on the sofa, like Mohammed does right now. They can sit here, they can use the facility, the kitchen, everything is in working state. So it's actually like a normal house, and we can play through scenarios with a guest and a user that we want to test the technology with. Anything else?
Okay.
No, that's all question maybe next for.
Yep.
Okay.
So thank you for being here with us.
Thanks. That's I guess that's the first demo run that we did today. We are recharging the robots, I guess, putting everything back to order, and we see you in the next live stream or next session of the live stream in around about 10-15 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
One question.
One more question.
Oh.
Sure.
One more question. And why did you all choose to work in history?
Oh, that's a very interesting question.
Let's call everyone.
I think it's very, very, from my personal perspective, it's very, very fascinating to work in human-robot interaction, especially, not only robotics, but interaction especially, because it's a very, very interconnected, interdisciplinary field. We need, as I told earlier, we don't only need people that can program robots, but we also need people from various fields like social sciences, psychology, biology. If you want to, for example, mimic learning, like for example, human learning, try to find out how that works on a robot. You need people from perhaps law if you want to test like regulations and these kind of things. Safety engineers. Basically, every person you can think of that can research something can be connected to human-robot interaction. We have fascinating research that wants to know if signals that humans send out or even animals send out can be transferred to a robot and then be used for clearer and more easy to use robots, like clearer interaction between humans and robots. So it's very, very interconnected, and that's what fascinates me to do this kind of research. What about you?
Well, for me, I'm currently a PhD student in Italy. I came here for mobility, and I was so happy to stay around here because it's so wonderful to see these people being so passionate about what they do. And I studied education before this, and now I'm trying to study a little bit the use of robots with children in particular. So if they have certain pathologies, such the autism spectrum, for example, and I'm trying to see what happens. And I was really inspired here, so I'm really happy.
Wonderful. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. I guess we'll see you in a bit then.
Yeah.
Talk to you later. Find the holding flat.
everyone. Welcome to Robot Lab Live. Let's explore the robot house. Doorbell's ringing. There's someone at the door.
Let's go and see who it is. Hi.
Hello. How are
Hi. I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Good, good.
Come in.
Yeah.
So this is Mohammed, a friend of the Robot House,
Oh, nice.
and these are Carabot and Fetch.
Oh, hello. Hello, Kara.
Hello and welcome to Robot House.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, he's a nice robot.
Right, yes.
Are you having a good day?
Oh, so far so good, yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice weather. It's warm, but
It's a bit
fine.
warm.
Yeah.
It is. Would you like something to drink?
Yes,
Coffee,
coffee.
tea? Coffee?
Yeah.
Coffee. If you want, you can chill down.
Thank you.
So, Carabot, can you turn on the kettle for me, please?
All right, I have turned on the kettle for you.
Thank you. Oh, so here at the Robot House, we have also, here in particular, we have our super special cameraman of the day. Yeah, but you'll see other robots around.
The fridge door is still open.
Oh, you're right. Fetch, can you move a little bit, please? Thank you.
Thank you for closing the fridge door.
Carabot tells me when the fridge is still open or not. Thank you, Carabot. Fetch, can you bring this to Mohammed, please? Thank you. Here's your coffee.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Really nice house, you know.
Thank you.
Nice roads. How
Yeah.
many rooms are here?
It's quite a few actually, but we also have but we can't. We wouldn't be able to bring our friends with us. But what I can show you is a robot called Pepper who has an app.
Oh,
So we can go there and I can if you want.
good.
Yeah?
Good.
Okay. So this is Pepper. Hi, Pepper.
Hello.
Can you show us the map, please?
All right, here is the map.
Thank you. So you see, we're here in front of the kitchen now.
Yeah.
We were sitting here. These are the
This
rooms.
device is, you know, it's showing some different smart facilities, right?
Yes. So basically, it's an interactive map. So whether you turn on some lights or turn them off, it will show. There are some sensors on cupboards and doors. So if you open them or close them, it will show. Yeah. Thank you, Pepper. Pepper is a really fun robot. Everybody
Yes.
loves it. And it can actually recognize us. So if I
Nice.
tell him, recognize me,
I think you are Julia and the guest.
yes,
Yes.
because he doesn't know you
Yeah.
yet. So if you stay there and say, remember me.
You for me?
Okay, and now with your face registered, please tell me your name.
Mohammed?
Okay. And now we can say again, recognize.
recognize me?
I think you're Julia and Mohammed.
Yes,
Oh, nice.
very good, Pepper. And another thing it does is it dances. It likes to
Oh.
dance. Would you like to dance, Pepper?
Of course I can dance. Do you want me to dance now?
Yeah, why not? Would you like to dance?
Yeah.
Well, not. Let's dance.
Sure, I love dancing. One of my favorite songs is Grease Lightning. Do you know it?
No.
It's a song from the movie Grease, released in 1978. The principal characters are Danny Zuko and Sandy Olsen, played by John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John. I'm sure you'll like it. Do you want to dance with me?
Yes. Yes.
Cool. Let's have fun.
Cool. Ready?
It loves this song.
Yeah.
And it will move,
Wow, nice.
mimicking, let's
Yeah.
say, the Grease lightning moves. Children love to just watch him dance.
Nice for children
Yes.
interaction.
They have a lot of fun, and he's a
Size.
humanoid robot, and he's the right size for children, so they're not frightened by it. And yeah, it's just fun, right? Yeah. It'd be fun if I actually could dance. And he also plays the guitar. We never tried to give him one, but I think we should, because I think it has the right skills. And at the end of his dancing practice, let's say, he likes to bow, so he will bow. It will bow. No. Thank you. Very nice, Pepper. Yeah.
Great.
Thank you, Pepper. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Julia and Mohammed.
Thank you.
He's
Goodbye.
really polite.
Nice.
Yeah, I showed you
Really
around
nice,
a little bit,
nice,
so
nice words.
yeah, thank you. So there are quite a few. If you'd like to chill a little bit, I can, talk a little bit with the audience. Thank you. So this was our little walk around the house, and this is Patrick Holthouse, the head of the robot house. So if you have any questions, comments, anything, you can write them down, and he will tell you anything about
Thanks,
the robot
Julia.
house.
Yeah. Whilst you are looking for questions, I can tell you a little bit about the house. So this facility is used for human-robot interaction experiments, or even human technology interaction experiments. What we want to find out here is how assistive technology and companion technology can be used inside the house, and how humans want to have it, how they like it, how the technology has to behave, how it has to be designed in a way for interaction. And for that, we research the social component of things, how people trust robots. We have these different kinds of robots that you saw today. We have the fetch robot that we're talking to right now through the camera. We have a Carobot, which is more of the multi-purpose machine that has 2 arms, whereas Fetch has 1 arm that is very agile. We have Pepper, that is a human-shaped robot that is more for these interaction styles, not so much for physical interaction. And we also have the Soy robot, which is only like an industrial arm that we can use here. But especially we are open for all kinds of interaction research, not only for our partners from the universities, but also for businesses that want to test their technologies in here. So if you want to come and see how your technology integrates into a household, then you're welcome to talk to us. Right. Do we have any questions already?
No, just very hello to the Mr. Robot House. And Peter was not that much.
Okay. Yeah. So last time we were asked what our collaborators are. So I can tell you that we have a very, very good network in the UK, RAS Network UK, robots and autonomous systems network, where we have friends and colleagues working on similar topics that we then use to design experiments and bigger projects where we want to, what I just said, test how technology can integrate into human daily life. So we have partners all across the UK. We had big, large EU-funded projects with partners from Italy, from Germany, from Spain, from France, from Netherlands, to test, for example, how technology can help older people in their later lives to live independently for a longer time. So that used, for example, a CareBot robot that has been designed in that project that then, had these added functionality, for example, the LEDs that then can give you some hint about how the robot is working, if it's all okay, like a red light indicates that it's not so much okay, maybe dangerous to approach it because it's doing something right now, or green light, or other, expressibility to see everything is good, or send some social signals, for example.
We have one question.
Yeah, good.
Is this robot built by the University of Hertfordshire?
These robots that you just saw are all bought or co-designed. As I said, the CareBot has been co-designed with a partner in Germany. So we had them get input from the research that has been done in the house, but we did not build these robots on our own. We did, however, build a robot called Sunflower, which is a little like that power robot that has some expressive capabilities, like a little tiny head with eyes. And so we do build some smaller kind of robots, but not these advanced machines that you saw today. Anything else?
No, yes. For now, this is.
Okay. So, what else can we say?
There's other people around that you haven't seen.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
There's people hiding.
yeah, I mean, we have a big team for this
Yeah.
demo right now. So we have Marina, who sadly couldn't join us today. We have Lewis in the background watching the robots and controlling some parts. We have Mohammed helping us, Julia,
And Reza.
and myself, and Farshid in the background,
Yeah.
who also supported us during all this. So, yeah, this demo has been realized by lots of people, and
Lots
all
of
there.
teamwork.
Lots of teamwork.
Yeah.
It's really a great experience to do that. Yeah. So if you, I said that earlier as well to other people, if you want to, test your technology inside the house, you're welcome to approach us. If you're interested, go to our website that you can see in the stream, where you can find out how the technology looks like and what their strengths and, individual characteristics are, if you'd like to see that. You can also write us an email anytime if you're interested. Yeah, we're happy to talk to you. We have some nice outreach events. We have participated in the podcast on Monday with Claire, which is nice. So yeah, feel free to reach out if you have any more questions. Otherwise, I think
We'll come back to
no
the
more
stream.
questions.
No more questions.
Yeah.
Okay, I think then
In 10 minutes,
we
15 minutes.
we return to you at 4 p.m. 5 p.m. Sorry, for the next round and the next demo. Thanks. Oh, one more question.
Oh.
Nice.
I always wait when there's one more question.
Mano, hello. Have you experimented how these robots can interact with infants, elderly, especially?
Not so much with infants, but older people we had in this project I just described. We had a consortium based on researchers, care people, and also older people to find out what the specific needs of older people are. So we did not work so much with disabled people with special disabilities, but we also have projects here at the University of Hertfordshire about autism research with children. So we have a robot called Casper robot that is being used in assisted autism therapy, where the robot is being used to mediate between the child, an experimenter or a researcher or a carer and the teacher to facilitate interaction with autistic children who sometimes struggle with, talking to people, and then the robot can be a good tool to get them to learn social interaction. Yeah, but in Robot House itself, we don't particularly. Yeah, older, but not children.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep, that's all.
Okay.
Okay.
See you at
Then
5.
See you in a bit. At 5.
Yep.
I am ready.
know.
Can they hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, can you still hear me?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, but yeah, as you were saying, it's a smart house. So obviously, if you turn on or off the lights, for example, the map will show you with the different color. Same thing with some sensors on cupboards or doors. They will change color so you can know if they're open or closed.
Okay.
Thank you, Pepper. But Pepper can do all sorts of things, not just showing the map. He can recognize us, for example. So, recognize me
I think you are Julia and the guest.
because he doesn't know you yet. So you can come here and you can say, "Remember me."
Remember
Okay, and now with your face registered, please tell me your name.
Mohammed?
Okay, and now we can come here and we can say,
Recognize me?
I think you are Julia and Mohammed.
Nice.
"Very well, nice." And one other thing he does, if he wants, it depends on the time, he can dance. So, would you like to dance, Pepper?
Of course I can dance. Do you want me to dance now?
I think we can
Nice.
dance, right? So, let's dance. Let's dance. Not even. Let's dance.
Sure, I love dancing. One of my favorite songs is Greased Lightning. Do you know it?
Yes,
Great. Do you want to dance with me?
yes.
Cool. Let's have fun.
And you will see him mimicking all the elements of the song, right? He's a humanoid robot, so
Yeah.
obviously he looks almost like a human, has arms and everything.
It's amazing.
And yeah, and he moves a lot like a human. It's really nice. And it is used a lot with children, and they love it, obviously.
I love it.
Yeah. And it's the right size for a child, so it's not frightening. Carrot is really big, while
Yeah.
Pepper is a
Nice.
bit more,
nice
yeah,
Size and
yes. He looks really cozy. It's like a
Yeah.
cute robot, yes. We'll also Yeah.
Oh, wait. Stop.
Yay!
I
We
think we're
did
back. We're
it!
back. Yay. So, yeah, the wonders of live technology, right?
Yeah.
So everything is seems to be running. The batteries run out.
Yeah.
So we're back to answering your question now. Maybe in the meantime you have some time to think about questions you want to ask while you're still formulating or typing them in. I was just trying to tell you that this house is built for researching human robot interaction technology, and we have like lots of big projects in the past where we research how, especially older people, want to have assistive technology in their lives to live independently for a longer time, right? So imagine having a robot at home that is helping you in your daily life, and you're getting older, you can't do the tasks you used to do. That robot needs to fulfill a certain purpose, right? And then we found out that what kind of tasks these robots need to do, need to be able to fulfill, to be useful, and then implemented these tasks and tested them with older people. So we see what kind of tasks are really actually helpful as assistive robot technology. Another example I want to give is we have self-built a small little robot called Sunflower that we augmented with signaling technology that we um, ported, so to say, from how dogs interact with humans. So if you know how a dog wiggles its tail when it sees somebody at the door and tries to get you there, like these kind of behaviors you can transport and move to sort of say translate the robot and then try to have a robot interact with you without having to say anything, right? So these kind of interactions are very, very intuitive, but at the same time are not speech based, right? Because speech sometimes is a bit difficult and some other forms of interaction are more effective in a sense, right? So dogs can communicate very, very well with humans, whilst they can't speak with us. So in a sense, robots are like animals because they don't have the same interactive capabilities that humans have. So,
Yeah.
so that's very interesting research we do here. Other things that we do is we, for example, want to know how humans can trust technology. So if you had a robot at your house, and that was helping you, as I explained before, um, what kind of information do you want to give it to fulfill its purpose? Do you tell your robot your credit card number? When you tell your credit card number, your computer sometimes, right? You let it save by a browser, but you do that with a robot that can actually say that out loud, right? So we have one PhD project right now that is on personalizing robot interaction and wanting to know what kind of technology, what kind of information needs to be served at what time, and these kind of things. We have other interesting PhD projects where PhD students try to recognize activities of humans that do their daily routines in the house so that the robots can then help them in their activities. Um, yeah, and we are also at the moment part of a big project that tackles frailty in older adults. So how robots can support older people that having frailty issues in coming along, and what kind of technology can we test in the house to help those people recover and be assisted by that. Do we have any questions so far? No. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So then, apologies for the technical issues again. We see you in a bit for the next round. Thank you.
Bye. Hi.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. Good.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you. Please come in.
Thank you.
So this is Mohammed, the friend of the robot house, and these are Carabot and Fetch.
Hello. Hello, Carol.
Yeah, they're really nice. Really
Hello
polite.
and welcome to Robot House.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're really polite.
Yeah, nice.
Are you having a nice day?
Ah, yeah, super.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. It's quite warm outside
Yeah,
today.
yeah.
Would you like a cup of tea, coffee?
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 Yeah.
Okay, if you want to sit on the sofa, I'll bring it to you. Carabot, can you turn on the kettle for me, please?
All right, I have turned on the kettle for you.
Thank you. Oh, hi, Fetch. So we have all sorts of robots around the house, but a special one today is our Fetch, because he's being our cameraman of the day. So you'll see him around, and some his perspective. So, but our cameras we have this one in the kitchen, two cameras in the living room that give an overview of the area, and yeah, and then there's Fetch, so you can have a full experience of the robot house.
The fridge door is still open.
Oh, Carabot is telling me that the fridge door is still open. Fetch, can you move a little bit, please? Thank you. Thank you. Oh, now that I think about it.
Thank you for closing the fridge door.
Thank you, Carabot. Fetch, can you bring this to Mohammed, please? Thank you. Yep.
Thank
This is
you.
your coffee.
Great. Nice place, house, robots,
Thank you.
everything is
Yeah.
perfect. How many rooms are here?
There's quite a few. We also have an upstairs floor, but we can't really go there because there's the stairs, and we wouldn't be able to bring our friends with us. But what we can do is we have another robot. It's called Pepper, and he has a map of the house. You can check it if you want. Yeah. Hi, Pepper.
Hello.
So this is Pepper, and we can show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you show us the map, please?
All right. Here is the map.
Okay.
Nice.
So we are here currently. We were sitting there, and these are all the rooms on this floor.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
different kind of sensors or smart
Yes.
house.
Yes. So yes, as you were seeing, this is a smart house, obviously. It's interactive, so it shows you when the lights are on or off with colors, and then if the doors are open or closed. Cupboards too, they have sensors, so the map actually shows you with different colors when they're open or closed. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Pepper. But Pepper does a lot of other things. So one of these is recognizing people. So recognize me.
I think you are Julia and the guest.
Oh.
Well, we can make him remember you.
Yeah,
So
okay.
if you come here and say, remember me.
Remember me?
Okay, and now with your face registered, please tell me your name.
Mohammed?
Okay, and now we can ask him again.
Recognize me?
I think you're Julia and Mohammed.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, everybody loves that.
Yeah.
But another thing it likes to do is to dance. So maybe we can ask him to dance. Would you like, Pepper?
Of course I can dance. Do you want me to dance now?
Yeah. Would you like to
Yeah.
dance? Yeah. Good idea. Let's dance.
Sure, I love dancing. One of my favorite songs is Greek Lightning. Do you know it?
No.
It's a song from the movie Grease released in 1978. The principal characters are Danny Zuko and Sandy Olsen, played by John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John. I'm sure you'll like it. Do you want to dance with me?
Yes.
Mhm.
Cool. Let's have fun.
Right.
Now it will mimic a lot what they do in the song. If you know the musical, they move a lot and they dance. They're dancers.
Cool.
Yeah, he's a humanoid robot, so it looks like partially as a human and has all his things
Yeah.
working, and so it's fun to watch him
Good
dance.
size. That's brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah, children love Pepper. Like, it's kind of like a safe robot. It looks really cute,
Yeah.
and children love it. And seeing him dancing, it's really fun for them too. And as you were showing, like it's the right size for a child, so
Exactly.
they they have a lot of fun usually. Um, it's fun. He likes to dance. If I remember it well, it also mimics a guitar, like playing a guitar. Yeah. But we never tried to give it one, so although we should try, I don't know if it can grab it, but it would be fun
Yeah, it
so,
is.
seeing him playing and dancing.
Very, very.
Should dance, not only tap. And when he finishes, he likes to bow and thank his public for the good job he did. So he will do it.
Nice.
Yes, very nice, Pepper.
Cool.
Yeah, it is really fun.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, thank you, Pepper. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Julia and Mohammed.
Oh, nice. Goodbye.
So yeah,
Oh.
these are
Yeah,
robots.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice robots.
Yeah, thank you. If you want to chill down a little, we'll have a little small chat with the audience now. Thank you. So this was our tour of the robot house. And now if you have any questions, comments, or if you want to know anything about it, here's Patrick Holthouse. He's the head of the robot house, so he will tell you everything.
Thanks, Julia. Yeah, hi. If you have any questions, please type them in. We have somebody, Reza, who can read them to us.
We have one question.
Already, that's great. Yeah.
We have a question. If I'm right, humbling thing for you.
Uh-huh.
What can happen if the robot see obstacles on the way towards the goal
Okay.
and can see report for back?
Okay. Yes. So first question was if there was obstacles in the live way, if it would, what would happen? And I can say that what we do is we give the robot a goal and it then plans a way. And if there's a live obstacle, it plans around it. So it has a laser rangefinder where it can see the distance to objects, right? So it has like a detection system that can see legs at ankle height approximately or other obstacles like other robots and would then go around it. If that, for example, would be like a full wall in front of the robot that it couldn't reach a goal, then it would just fail after a while. It would try to navigate around it, but it can report back if things go wrong. So if the robot didn't reach the position, the module would say, oh, look, I didn't find a path. I just give up, right? And then you need to, as a developer, handle that somehow. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So then I can, in the meantime, I can talk a little bit about the house itself. So the robot house is a very unique facility where we do human robot and human interaction, human technology interaction studies and research. So what we want to find out is how technology can be adapted to the needs and the preferences of humans. in order to be useful in the house. So in here we focus on two things. One is assistive technology, and the other is companion technology. So assistive robots like a care robot can help, for example, older people who live in their home for a longer time without relying too much on external help. The robot can, for example, do some mechanical tasks, picking up things from the floor. That, for example, also the fetch robot is very good at. Whereas then the care person, that's obviously still necessary, can focus on more of the social aspects of care, like the care that humans can deliver and robots couldn't and wouldn't ever, right? So we can put a bit of burden to these machines to be useful and have the care person focus on the human aspects of care, right? So we're very specialized robots in that, and right now we are in a network that's tackling frailty, for example. We had a big project that was about the what kind of tasks are necessary to be an assistive robot, and these kind of things in our assistive focus. And then companion technology is when you have a robot that is a companion, much like a pet could be a companion. And so we focus on how to interact, like core principles of interaction between humans and technology, like very subtle hints and signal that get sent out between the technology and the human, noticing from a robot's perspective what the human wants, even they don't say it maybe, then also signaling from a robot's perspective what is necessary, for example, also respecting social boundaries. Do you like my robot to come very, very close? Do I, prefer when it's a little bit on the side, assisting? These kind of interaction principles that humans are very good at, right? But robots need to learn that. That's what we focus on here in the house. And if you had, for example, if you're a small startup company or even a bigger business, want to test out your technology, how it interacts with humans, we're offering you to take that technology in, test it in the house. We can provide the expertise to do human robot interaction studies, human technology interaction studies, how to design these studies, how to evaluate them, get you, how to use the technology a little bit. If you are using our home technology, can help you with, getting to know other people in the HRI field, for example. So we are a point for you to test your prototype technology and see how it works with humans.
Mhm.
Do we have any other questions? Not yet. So please go on, put the questions in the chat. We're happy to tell them, answer them. I can also tell you a little bit about what kind of current research project we have. I mentioned the frailty network that we are in with Nottingham and Sheffield Hallam, and others I probably forgot. Then we have a few PhD projects right now. So we have two projects that focus on activity recognition. So from a robot's perspective or from the camera perspective here, how can I see what the humans are doing right now? Are they sitting, standing, walking? Are they doing daily living tasks, for example, opening the fridge door and these kind of things from a camera perspective and understand that. And then we can use that knowledge to feed that into the robot so the robot can be more useful because it knows what the human is doing. Then we have another project that Lewis is tackling right now is about how to personalize a robot. So he wants to know how to how to handle sensitive data, how to make the robot personalized in a way that really attracts to your preferences and what it wants to know about you and what it then can say about what it knows, right? And what it can talk to you about it in open communication. Yeah, any other questions right now? No?
I think it's fine.
Yeah, I think we're here until a few minutes more. I don't know, at least until 5:55. You can ask your questions anytime since we're here. This event has been realized by a very fantastic team that I really was happy to put together. So we have Mohammed here, we have Julia, we have Reza, we have Lewis, the Farshid in the background, and myself.
Marina.
And Marina,
home.
sorry. Marina, obviously, she helped a lot in setting these things up, but she's sick at home, unfortunately, today.
But it was a big teamwork.
It was a really big team effort. It was really nice working with you all. So happy to have participated here. And would be even more happy if there was a few more questions coming up. So, do you have anything? Not yet.
Okay. We said a lot, and there's the
Marina said hi.
there's the
Thanks, Maria.
page of the for the contact. Is there?
Oh yeah, obviously we have this Robot House website that we can put on the screen right now.
So if you want to contact us
If
later.
you want to contact us, if you want to see the special, characteristics and special niches that these robots can fulfill, you can have a look at our website.
Or if in the middle of the night, or if in the middle of the night they will have a question and they will think, "Oh no, I didn't ask this."
We have a contact form. We have email addresses. We're happy to answer your questions there. So I enjoyed it very much. I hope you enjoyed it too. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
And also a big shout out to Claire and the whole UK RAS network team that was fantastic in supporting us and handing out the equipment that we needed, being very, very responsive to our queries, and fantastic overall. It was really nice. I can also mention the Robot House and University of Hertfordshire is involved in the UK Festival of Robotics. We had a live podcast recording on Monday that was super fantastic. That will be uploaded very soon on the UK RAS Network website. We also have right now some colleagues of ours been sent to a local school to interact with children and teach them a little bit about how our technology works. They took one type of robot, for example, they took a Casper robot, which is designed to help autistic children in their learning and in their development of skills in interaction between humans and human-human interaction, using the robot to help the child to understand, for example, mimic and feelings of normally typically developing children. Then we also have someone, Alessandra Rossi. She is in the panel discussion about how to do a career in robotics tomorrow. She's a Harts alumni and is right now in Naples, Italy. She's still a visiting research fellow here. So happy to redirect you to that. You can find all this information on the UK RAS website. And then we have another question.
Yeah, I have one question. What are your future plans and the development plans?
Our development. So we have many ideas that we cannot really talk that much about. So
it's a secret.
So we have different plans on, extending the facility perhaps to, also have things like a digital twin in there, or like all these kind of things that we are very. I mean, we have these things, right? We have a simulation, right? We have, but we maybe scale it up a little bit. We have ideas, obviously, about using these robots more in the assistive technology. Ideas how they could help. That will then manifest in projects. We are talking to collaborators, and if you have any ideas, please approach us. We are happy to get into contact.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So, is it time yet, or do we have more minutes?
We have a few more minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So what can we also say? Before that, we had a good question, right? Do you have any more?
Care about charging. Miro.
We also have Miro that we can use for some projects.
We love
Which
Miro.
is very nice. Then we also have for these kind of more experimental technology development that you asked for, we have a turtle board. We have another turtle board that you can modify and really get into building things. We have a Pioneer platform that has two powerful Jack 2 arms on it. So we have very, very flexible things that you can actually then modify the hardware with, if you were interested in that. Whereas the Fetch and Carabot robots are a bit more like a more finished product, so we can use them instead of extending them, right? So primarily our next goal would be to delve more into this assistive robotic technology and see how interaction can be, for example, research a little bit more how to trust technology. What do we do to make these machines really, really trustworthy so that the machines don't do any mistakes, for example, or how these mistakes affect the interaction, these kind of things. Do you have any more questions?
No.
Nothing. Oh,
I
I'm
think
sad.
it's fine.
Oh, that's fine.
Question about that.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing, guys?
What are you doing? So, yeah. Thank you, I think, from the whole team.
Yeah.
We can wrap it up now. We
Yeah.
stay a bit on for longer, but we're putting the holding slide on, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, we'll be able to answer any more questions.
Exactly. We're still here
Okay.
if you have any questions.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye-bye.